everybody. Welcome back to an episode of My Mom's Recipe Box. Today, I want to talk about a common problem that Mark and I have, and maybe you have it too. So tell me if you've ever done this before. Have you ever gone to the store with your little container of coupons, right? And you're in this grocery store and you see that your favorite kind of pasta is on sale. 5 for $1. You freak out because that's like so incredibly cheap. Okay, that's too cheap. Let's say 5 for $5, okay, which is still really, really cheap. And so you're thinking, okay, I'd really like to get some pasta because it's such a good deal. And then your husband says, honey, we have a coupon for $2 off if you buy 5. And you're like, what? So you go and you get 5 boxes of pasta and you come home and you're putting them away in your pantry, and in your pantry are like 10 boxes of pasta. Because this kind of thing happens like all the time. So now you've got 15 boxes of pasta. What are you supposed to do? Well, I'll tell you what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to eat pasta, right? You're supposed to make lasagna and spaghetti and manicotti and all sorts of things. But the weather's getting a little bit warmer right now, and maybe you don't want to eat lasagna every night. Maybe you don't want to have stuffed shells every night. Well, maybe you do, but maybe you don't want to eat mac and cheese every day. Okay, I do, but that's beside the point. So anyway, what we're going to do today is we're going to make a nice, easy, light pasta dinner that cooks up in the amount of time it takes to boil the pasta. You're going to have, I would say, 90% of your dinner done. Only because we're adding some seasonal veggies. Well, we're adding one, okay? So what we're going to make today is a pasta with a ricotta sauce with ricotta and lemon. And then to that, we're going to add some roasted zucchini with some Italian seasoning on it, okay? So the first thing you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to 400 degrees. And the second thing you're probably going to want to do, if you have a slow cooktop like mine, is you're going to want to put your pasta water on to boil. And make sure your pasta water is really well salted, okay? Because that's going to give you a flavorful pasta. And you're going to be using the pasta water in this recipe, so you want it to be flavorful, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is get the zucchini ready, because it's actually the thing that takes the longest. And what I have here, cameraman, if you can see this, is I have about 2 medium zucchini. I sliced it up, put it on a piece of parchment paper. I drizzled it with olive oil. There's the cat. Thank you. I drizzled it with olive oil and I added Italian seasoning, garlic powder, onion powder, salt and pepper. And I'm going to put this in a 400-degree oven for about half an hour. Okay, so we're going to take this, put it in our oven. And when it's nice and brown and toasty, a little crispy, that's when we're going to pull it out, and it's going to get added to our pasta at the very end, okay? Hi guys, welcome back. So our zucchini has been in the oven for about half an hour. It's still in the oven, but I turned the oven off. And it's just a nice golden brown. You'll get to see it when we finish up the dish, okay? So now it's time for us to put the pasta in the water. So cameraman, if you want to come over here. What I'm using here is a box, which is I believe a pound, maybe 15 ounces. This is rotini pasta. You can use any kind of pasta you want, but it's probably a good idea to use a kind of pasta that's going to catch the cheese in your sauce. So maybe a medium shell, maybe a ziti, you know, which has the opening inside, maybe a gemelli. I might be pronouncing that incorrectly. But any kind of pasta that you might use, like elbows, would be another good one. So anyway, we're using the rotini, and I've got my pot of water boiling, and as I said, it's salted. So I'm just going to take the pasta and I'm going to drop it into the boiling water, okay, just like this, carefully. Okay, so I've got my newest kitchen gadget here, and this is called a spider, and we're going to be using this to stir the pasta, because we don't actually have to drain the pasta. We're basically going to scoop our cooked pasta into our pan with the sauce. No draining required, okay? So I'm going to set the timer for 7.5 minutes. And that's about how long the pasta is going to take. And that's also about how long the sauce is going to take. So, cameraman, if you want to come over here. What we need for the sauce is I have about a cup of grated Parmesan cheese here. I've got salt and freshly cracked black pepper. I have 2 small lemons. And what I've done with the lemons is I've taken the yellow part of the rind off, which is the zest. And I'm using my little box grater right here, sort of a modified box grater. And as you can see here, that's a little bit less than a tablespoon of lemon zest, okay? So what I do is I put this part inside the dish. This one has more zest left. And I take my lemon and I just rub it against the smallest part of my grater, okay? Just like that, and that's how I get my lemon zest for this dish, okay? So I need about a tablespoon full of lemon zest. I'm gonna get a little bit less than that, probably maybe a couple teaspoons is what I'm gonna get. Because these are tiny lemons, okay? So I'm gonna put that aside, and I'm also gonna juice these 2 lemons for our sauce. So in this pan here, I'm gonna take a container of ricotta cheese, okay? And this is just ricotta cheese from the grocery store. As you can see, it's separated a little bit. This is, whoa. This is part skim ricotta, and probably you'd be better off using whole milk ricotta. I didn't have any, so we're gonna see how this goes, okay guys? So this is a 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese. I'm gonna put that in there. And to that, I'm gonna add my lemon zest, okay? I'm gonna add my salt and pepper. Okay, just about like that. Ricotta's got some salt in it, so you don't have to salt it too much. And I'm just going to break this up in my pan. And then I'm going to turn my pan on low, okay? Just like so. I'm going to stir this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my lemon juice. So we're going to take 1 lemon here, cut it in half. These lemons have a really thin skin, and I'm just going to squeeze it cut side up. And I'm doing cut side up so that I don't spill seeds into my sauce, okay? So just like that. And then the second lemon. And this is going to give me probably about, I would say, maybe 2 tablespoons of lemon juice from these 2 lemons. And these are small lemons. If you have a big lemon, you might be able just to use 1 lemon, okay? You might not need to use 2. Okay, so we're going to cut that. And that goes in. And then this one goes in, okay? That one kind of went all over the place. Okay, so we're going to stir. And as you can see here, the cheese looks a little bit grainy. And that's okay because that's just kind of ricotta, all right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to add some of my Parmesan. Keep stirring. Now the next thing I'm going to add to the sauce, you might go, what? I'm going to come over here to where my pasta is cooking, and I'm going to take a little bit of my pasta water and I'm going to add it right here in the sauce. Okay? And then I'm going to stir. So you know what, guys? We have basically made our pasta sauce. How about that? So I can already tell, just from my eyeballs, that this needs more pepper. Not necessarily more salt, but definitely more pepper. So we are going to grab our pepper, and then we're also going to keep our pasta from... There we go. There's a lot going on here. Okay, There's some more pepper. I like lemon and pepper together. I think it's a really nice flavor combination. And not just for fish. You know, lemon pepper is great for fish. If you like tuna salad sandwiches, I suggest adding some lemon pepper to your tuna salad. It's really nice. Okay, so we're going to give our pasta a little toss here. Make sure nothing's sticking. And it's going really well. Only has about 2 minutes left. I'm going to keep stirring this. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit more of the Parmesan. There we go. The cameraman, this is not his favorite kind of cheese, Parmesan. So I'm not going to add the whole thing, I don't think. Because I love the cameraman more than I love Parmesan. So you don't have to have it. Or so much of it anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to keep stirring this. And what the pasta water does is sort of helps emulsify the sauce. And it's also going to help thicken it up. It seems sort of counterintuitive to put liquid in the sauce to help thicken it up. But that's what the starch in the pasta water is going to do for our sauce here. And I don't know if you can tell just by looking at it, but it's definitely getting thicker. Okay. And if I want it to bind up a little bit more, I'll add a little bit more. I'm going to add a little bit more of the pasta water. I'm not using a whole lot of it. It does help the sauce thicken, but I don't really need this to be a super thick sauce. Okay. And then even though it's hot, I'm going to stick my finger in it. That's good. It's lemony. I need a little bit more salt. And it's cheesy. And it's light. It's not a heavy sauce. This isn't like making macaroni and cheese, don't worry. Okay, so stir that. And also keep in mind that because we cooking the pasta in salted water, the pasta is going to have a little salt and stuff. Okay, so this is almost ready. I'm going to take one great personal sacrifice here. No, really good. Okay. Give it one more stir. And then you can turn this off. This doesn't need a lot of heat because it's the pasta that's gonna heat it up, okay? So I'll put that over there. And then I'll use my spider. And this is how we're going to transfer our pasta. So see, we're going to get a little bit more of the pasta water right here. Okay? Now my mom was also a big coupon saver, and after she died, there was a point where I was going through her purse for, I forget what I was looking for, some kind of ID, I think, and she had all these coupons just stuffed into her purse, and then in the cushion of her armchair there were all these coupons stuffed in. I was like, yeah, she was getting ready for a big shopping trip. Okay, let's turn that water off. So we're going to give this a toss, and as you can see, the pasta is getting nicely coated in the sauce. Yum! Oh boy. Okay. So all we're going to do is we are going to take our zucchinis out of the oven. And they're nice and crispy. I can already see that one of them got extremely crispy. Okay. A loud kitchen. So all I'm going to do here And I'm sorry I had my back to you, cameraman. Is I'm going to just put this here. I'm going to take my zucchini coins and I'm going to toss them right into my pasta. Okay? I'm going to leave out that super burned one. Okay, I'm going to leave out those two super burns. There's the toss. And look at that, guys. Ricotta pasta with lemon, pepper, and roasted zucchini. How good does that look? Come on back and we are going to taste this baby. Okay, welcome back everybody. So our pasta is out of the off the stove and you can see the zucchini coins are in here. And we're going to give this a try, okay? Cheers. I'm going for a zucchini coin first.
Those are good.
Those are good.
Really tasty.
Very tender. Very flavorful. Pasta, delicious.
Yeah, really nice cheese.
You taste the ricotta.
That's a ricotta.
It's a nice, mild cheese. It's got a little bit of salt. You can taste the lemon. I might say a little bit more pepper next time.
If you want.
Because it kind of gets maybe not real peppery. Another thing you could do is you could add a variety of different kind of vegetables to this. You know, you could add arugula, which is peppery, and that would give you maybe a little more of the pepperiness to it. Or maybe I don't know if a jalapeno would be good with this.
For
maybe
some.
you know, kind of make it pop a little bit. But whatever you add, it's a delicious, easy, light. It's not a heavy dish at all.
No.
You guys, and I really hope that you try it. So, Mom, thanks for always coming up with ideas when you have 15 boxes of pasta in your pantry, which we do.
Often have more.
Although now we have 14. Okay. So stay tuned because just like we had to clean out the freezer, now we're going to clean out the pasta pantry. So we'll have some more recipes, easy recipes you can make with pasta coming up on my mom's recipe box. Okay. Take good care, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you next week.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Share. And if you have comments, please let us know. We love hearing from you.
Make the pasta.
And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. We're so happy you're here.
We love you.
Okay, we do love you. We're not just saying that. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.